조선에서 이걸 만들 수 있는 사람이 한 명 있어요.
내 다리 아파 죽겠구나.
진성.
비우셨다. 대령수. 연속수.
They searched everywhere, but the Ming unroke was gone. As expected, Ji-young begged and pleaded before the king, and Lee Hyun, not knowing what to do, showed the true face of a man completely in love. I'll send soldiers. I'll post rewards. I'll do everything in my power to find it, he said, trying to calm her down. Yeon Ji-young has become that precious to him, and this precious woman is now about to hold the fate of Osan's diplomacy in her hands. A cooking battle is coming, and Hosean will win it by 2-1. That's what the episode 7 preview tells us. Hit that subscribe button, and let's dive in together. The first treat offered to the newly arrived Ming envoys was macarons. Do you remember your first bite of a macaron? That strange texture? Melting sweetness? The Ming envoys must have felt the same shock. Tea and macarons, pure culture shock in the 15th century. Hand-turned butter, baked soft like steaming, crisp yet melting in the mouth. A brilliant choice. Seeing King Lee Hyun cook so confidently, Envoy Woo-gon thought a cooking contest would be worth the risk. He proposed a 3-on-3 battle, with tribute on the line. Of course, he never imagined they might lose. The Ming side only thought about what they could gain, never what they could lose. And Lee Hyun himself? He demanded even more in return: sugarcane and wheat. Both sides believed only in victory. But for the faction plotting to overthrow the king, this contest was their golden opportunity. The left state councilor, allied with Grand Prince Jae-san, secretly bribed Envoy Woo-gon, offering not just a few roots of ginseng, but Hosean's entire ginseng monopoly, and even 100 palace women. If Jae-san gained control of the ginseng trade, he would hold power even the king could not touch. They had already seized the royal records the king was searching for. If the Ming chefs won, they would brand King Lee Hyun as incompetent and replace him. That's why the stakes grew higher and higher. But King Lee Hyun wasn't intimidated. He raised the wager. If we win, you must give Hosean sugarcane and wheat. The Ming envoys agreed, never dreaming of defeat. Consort Kang Mokju, however, whispered that the head chef must lose. And Grand Prince Ji-san promised to give Ji-young to her as a prize. Outrageous. But indeed, the fate of Joseon now rests in Yeon Ji-young's hands. She may be a French-trained chef, but how will she handle Chinese cuisine? We can't wait to see. The Ming envoy chefs are no ordinary cooks. As Gong-gil warned, their knife skills were deadly. He nearly lost his life. There is Dang Baek Ryong, the legendary master of Sichuan cuisine. His niece, Chef Avis, bold and arrogant, who twists Sichuan dishes into new forms. And Gong Moon-rai, master of Shandong cuisine, whose precision cuts are like art. While Ji-young was out in the marketplace, Avis slipped into the royal kitchen, intimidating the staff with her knife skills. She even drove a Chinese cleaver into the chopping board. But Ji-young? She flattened the blade and shoved it into their cutting board at the guest house, showing she would never back down. She has history on her side, and her secret weapons, chili powder and gochujang. With Ji-young leading, the royal kitchen's morale blazed back to life. This is what leadership looks like. She became the tyrant of the kitchen, in the best sense. Even when consort Kang Mokju handed Chef Mong from the royal kitchen poison to use against Ji-young, after such humiliation at the hands of the Ming chefs, do you think he would still obey? A chef has honor, and that honor must be defended. Lady Chu-wol, however, may act on her own. If she does, she'll expose her tail. Remember, Gil-jeom was already attacked once. She may be the one to strike back. And if Gong-gil learns that Chu-wol killed his sister, she will not escape his wrath. Meanwhile, love makes people reckless, even extravagant. When Ji-young went out to grind chili powder, King Lee Hyun went with her. He bought her trinkets and gifts like an ordinary man. When a flower Ji-young had picked for him fell to the ground, the king himself stooped, soiling his hands just to pick it up. In the streets, they even played like children, smearing dirt on their faces. For Ji-young, it was nothing special. For Lee Hyun, every moment was pure romance. The The grand contest will take place 5 days later across 3 rounds. The first theme, meat dishes, never before attempted. Expect to see the French classic Bœuf Bourguignon. The second theme, switch dishes. The Ming chefs must cook Hosan cuisine, while Seon chefs must cook Ming cuisine. And here, Chef Yeon from the Royal Kitchen will present jjajangmyeon. It may look like Chinese black bean noodles, but with Ji-young's secret recipe, it will taste better than anything in China itself. The final round, a ginseng soup. Ji-young orders a custom pressure pot, heavy-lidded like a modern cooker. With proper sealing, the chicken in samjitang will fall apart at the touch. The ginseng fully blended into the broth. In the episode 7 preview, Ji-young disguises herself as a man to meet a descendant of Jang Young-sil, the great inventor, to craft this pot. King Lee, Yeon even follows her outside the palace, only to be attacked by assassins once again. This time, the real target is Ji-young, the head chef herself. If they remove her, the Ming envoys will be pleased, and the coup can proceed smoothly. Danger grows, but so does their bond. Every trial pulls them closer together. And still, we wait to see, how will Ji-young use her gochujang? A pinch of chili can change everything, even in jjajangmyeon. In the end, Chef Mong will fall, while Chef Yeon and Ji-young secure victory. The Ming envoys will rage, demanding Ji-young be surrendered as tribute. But instead, Woo-gon will taste King Lee Hyun's fist. All of this already written in the Mang Unroke. As I mentioned in my last video, it's all there. So stay tuned, the real contest is only beginning. Don't miss the next episode. And as always, likes and subscribes are love. Thank you.